What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are making the S5 loud finally. I've been driving this thing quite a bit with that stage 3 clutch in it, and it feels awesome, but it doesn't sound great, and this full AWE touring exhaust is going to help with that. So we've got the full exhaust, we've got the resonated downpipes, this is the touring exhaust, and we went with the 102 black tips, and these things look absolutely amazing. And AWE was cool enough to give us a little lollipop in there too. So what we're gonna do is get this thing fired up. I'm gonna get some revs before. We're gonna do like 2K, 4K, 6K revs, and then we're gonna compare it to what it sounds like with these on. You guys will see us changing this whole exhaust in this video, so stay tuned. So do like 2, 3, 5. Yeah, 2, 3, 5 red line. All right. Sounds pretty decent though.
Sounds like a Dyson.
It does not sound like a Dyson. Okay.
Dyson with a fart at the end.
It sounds pretty bad, but you can hear the supercharger a lot, and I'm wondering if that's going to kind of go away once we put these on.
Once it has load on it too, the supercharger gets louder with load on it.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty clean.
So we got this thing up on the lift. It doesn't look that bad under here, honestly. Pretty decent.
My neck.
It's a little crusty back here on this diff, but it's fine.
Considering it's been in Ohio.
Yeah, considering we have brand new clamps on here that we don't need, but it's fine. It'll make it easier for us.
Oh, you mean these $100 clamps?
Yeah, dude, I got scammed, but it's fine.
It's okay. At least it'll be easy to take off.
Exactly. So I will say the thickness of these pipes, I mean, this thing I can fit my whole hand around. And these over here, there's no way I'm fitting my hand around it. Yeah, no, this is definitely a bit thicker. So this is gonna be pretty easy because it's all new hardware. Hopefully you guys can see up there. It is literally all new stuff. So this is gonna be a quick zip and done, which, you know.
Why'd you have to jinx it, bro?
Oh my, no, I didn't say it.
Why did you
it's
say
fine.
It? You even said it on camera?
We'll be good. So this is what the stock flex pipes are looking like. Obviously these have been off recently, so it's looking pretty cooked.
She's pretty bad though.
Clamps are off, or downpipes are off. Oh yeah, she's toasted. Yeah.
I'm surprised this doesn't have a leak in here somewhere. It's probably a leak in here.
Yeah, it definitely is. But luckily, at least today, we don't have to do the cats, so that's a savior. All right, so we're gonna get a open cat start, basically open test pipe. All right, go for it. Oh yeah, dude, that sounds like a V8. Give it a couple revs. Oh yeah. I think we should, bro. One more rev. Oh yeah. Dude, that thing sounds mean. One thing that I've noticed right off the bat here is just the size difference in these mufflers. I'll give my hand as a comparison. So this versus this. It's literally like 1/4 of the size, 1/3 of the size is probably a better representation.
Why is yours bigger, Dad?
So I'm hoping that that size difference really makes a good amount of difference in the exhaust noise. Obviously we heard it basically open downpipe or open cat, but it should sound way better with this on it.
Hey, all you need to know is size matters.
So also these, he just measured it, are 2-inch pipes. These are 2.5. Just a quick side by side. I mean, they're not a ton different, but they're different.
The only thing is way lighter.
Oh yeah, the weight. We're definitely saving a lot of weight too. This was super heavy. That was super heavy. This stuff is not that bad, honestly. One thing that I also just realized is the color difference between before this first muffler and after it. You can tell that this muffler is just restricting everything with heat and sound basically from here to here just because of the color difference. That means that back here it's getting less hot than up here, meaning this is restricting it a ton. All right, the exhaust is completely on the car. We're gonna get started on the rack to see if there are any leaks anywhere, let it warm up. So here's the first start. All right, first start up with the new exhaust. Go for it. Definitely not as loud as the open cats, but you can actually hear it running.
Probably will get louder as it warms up. Oh, as
Yeah. Yeah. All right, so right after you put on a new exhaust, you definitely want to make sure that there are no leaks or anything anywhere. So that's what we're going to be doing, and then we'll wipe off all the pipes, make sure that our fingerprints are all off of them. But this thing does sound pretty good. It's got a nice little idle sound. Before, it didn't really have any sound at idle. You could just hear the car like... All right, so we're gonna do the same thing as before on this exhaust, get each through the rev range, and the most we can do is 4,000, but let's hear it. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, let's do a little rev ourselves, see how much different it is in here. Oh yeah, it's way louder. It's almost more impressive in here than it is back there.
Oh, that sounds good.
It sounds good. It's not loud, but it sounds good.
It quiets down idle really well.
Yeah.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that smell is really good.
You get that quiet idle, but then when you're driving, you get that good sound.
Yeah, it sounds great. So I really like this thing. Honestly, from the outside, it's not as impressive as from the inside. From the inside, you can really tell the difference between this and stock because you're used to driving the car, and this is, you can actually hear the exhaust versus not hearing anything. So we're gonna hop in this thing, drive it, and get some driving impressions of it, and get some flybys. All right, so we're gonna rip on this thing with the windows down real quick, see how it sounds. All right, here we go. It's not that loud. It's really not. Let's see how it is with the windows up though. Okay, you can hear the engine now. We're making progress. It sounds really good, honestly. It's not raspy. I think that it sounds fine, honestly. It's not droney at all at 3K, so I don't think that I have to worry about that. But if we do have to do the test pipes ever, this would sound ridiculously loud. Dude, it's gotten louder, come on.
See, it's definitely got a really good tone.
It does, yeah. Oh yeah. Alright guys, so as you saw, when I first drove the car, I was a little bit underwhelmed, but it is the next day now, and it is cold out. It's like 40-something degrees, high or low 50s. So what we're going to do is get a cold start, and then I'm going to hook up an external mic. We're going to go for a drive, hear what it sounds like, and then I'm going to give my final opinions on this exhaust. Yeah, so I mean, as you guys can hear, it's not a super loud exhaust, but it doesn't need to be a super loud exhaust. If we want a super loud exhaust, we always have the M4 and the Dark Horse, but this perfectly fits this car. So I'm gonna definitely go ahead and get a camera set up so that you guys can see and hear the exhaust because it sounds really, really good under load. So that was actually a lot of fun, and hopefully it captured the sound of this exhaust really good. When you're on load, this thing is genuinely actually loud. When you're kind of revving it in neutral and the cold starts, it's not going to be that crazy. And if you're normal driving, I'll throw a little bit of normal driving stuff in there too. It's not that crazy either, which is good because it's a touring exhaust with resonators. That's how it's supposed to be. But hopefully very soon we can get this thing on the dyno, because I want to see how much of a difference in horsepower just the intake, stage 3 clutch, and exhaust makes, and then we're going to throw a stage 1 tune on this thing and see what kind of numbers we can get and start doing the pulley, dual pulley, all the other additions to this car to make it. I think my goal is going to be about 550 wheel, and I don't think it's too far fetched for this car. So if you guys are enjoying the build series of the b8.5 S5, make sure that you guys drop a sub, drop a like if you enjoyed it, and definitely drop a comment what you guys want to see next from this, or whether your opinions on the exhaust are good or bad, because I actually do want to see what you guys think. So until the next one, boys, see you in the next one.